Hi guys, today I'm gonna show how to install Mutillidae web application on Cybera cloud hosting provider. So for this, we will install the following packages. The first one is Apache, and after that MySQL Server, PHP, and MyAdmin. PHP MyAdmin. So I already have created my virtual machine on Cybera, and I use Ubuntu 16.04 for as a operating system, and my operating system is up and running. And this is my floating IP, which will be used to connect to the remote server. So I'll use Party to connect to the remote server. So this is my previous connection. So I'm just closing this connection. So I'll start from the very beginning. So I'll load my public IP here as a host name fields. Like I'm using the IP address instead of host name here. And I'll use my private key, and that will be used to connect to the remote server. So this is my private key. So as this is my first connection attempt, so this is a warning. So I'll choose yes, and I'll use the Ubuntu as the login name. So you can see that I am successfully logged into my remote server. So as I said, we'll install this Apache, MySQL Server, PHP, and PHP MyAdmin. So before installing any package, so it is very important to update the existing packages so that there will be no compatibility issues. So I will perform this command to update all the installed package if it's necessary. And then I will install the Apache web server. So I'll choose Y, that means yes, and hit enter. So Apache web server is being installed here. So the installation is completed here. We can check it by browsing the IP address. So I'm going to the browser and I'm putting my IP address here. So this is my public IP, which is associated with my virtual machine. So this is actually the default page of the Apache web server. So it shows that the Apache web server has been installed successfully. The next step is we'll install the MySQL server. So I'm just copying or pasting the command from here to the terminal. And again, I'll hit Y, which means yes. So my MySQL server is being installed. So this is one configuration step. So we have to assign the password for the root user. So this password will be used in different configuration also. So this is very important to remember this password. So I am just using one password here, and after that hit OK and repeat the same password here, and again hit OK. The MySQL server is being installed. So it's successfully installed. So we can check it whether the MySQL server is successfully installed or not. We can connect to the MySQL server by typing this MySQL minus u, which means user, and our user is the root, and we'll use the password to connect to the MySQL server. And I am using the same password I used for the root before. So as you can see that I am connected to the MySQL server here. So it's here. So now I can input some MySQL commands here. So if I execute show databases, so it will list all the databases currently it has. So these are default databases included in the MySQL server. So I'm just exiting from this terminal. So the next step is to install the PHP. So this is actually PHP along with some extensions, live Apache 2 mod, PHP MySQL, PHP curl. So these are auxiliary extensions. Say curl extensions will to make curl request through PHP. So MySQL extension will be used to MySQL functions available in PHP. So these are actually optional. So but I will use all of them. So just copying these commands here and just execute this command. Again, I'll choose yes, which means and hit enter. So all these extensions are being installed here. Okay, all these extensions have been installed successfully. So our next step is to install the phpMyAdmin. So this is actually an admin tool. So this can be used to manage all the databases, users, and their privileges. And again, press Y, and after that hit enter. So here it tells us that which web server will be integrated with this phpMyAdmin. So I'll choose Apache. So just select the Apache, and after that hit OK. And it says configure database for phpMyAdmin with dbconfig common, and again hit yes. So this is the same password we used before for the MySQL server. So I'm gonna use the same password here, and after that hit OK, and confirm the same password again and hit OK. So it's being installed here. So the installation is completed. We can check whether phpMyAdmin has been successfully installed or not. So the default location is the URL slash phpMyAdmin. So as you can see that the installation has been successful, and this is the URL, and we can log in here. So the user is root, and the password is what the password I choose before. So the login is successful. So these are the default databases here. So all the tasks can be done here, like performing different queries. You can see the all users here. So the privileges can be modified or assigned or removed from here, from the users, and the databases can be exported or also can be imported. So all these tasks can be done through the phpMyAdmin. So we are done with all this installation here. So this now our environment is ready to install the Mutillidae web applications. So Mutillidae is a deliberately vulnerable web application. So this has been using by the security professional to perform different kind of testing on it. So basically, it has the OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. So that people can perform different penetration testing to know how all these vulnerabilities can be exploited. So now we'll download the utility on our remote server. So I have the link saved here. It can be downloaded from the internet. So I am just typing the command here, sudo wget and that URL, and hit enter. So it will download the web application. So I can check it whether it's been downloaded or not by executing the ls command. So this is actually, I can check whether this is a file or directory or whatever by this command. So it says it is a zip file. So we have to just extract that file here. So what I can do, I can use unzip download, but it says that unzip command is not installed. So what I have to do, we have to install this command here, sudo apt unzip. I made a mistake here, sudo apt install. Okay, it's been installed here. So there are different kind of package can be used to unzip or zip a file. So now what I'll do, I'll just copy this file to the root directory of the Apache web server, where we'll put all the files and folders and everything of Mutillidae web application. So the default location is var www/html. So we'll just copy this file, sudo cp -r, and after that The file name is here, that is download, and the destination location is var www/html. So here, okay, let's see whether the file has been copied. Okay, as you can see, the file has been copied here, the download. So now I'll unzip this file here. Okay, permission denied because we have to add sudo. So the complete command would be sudo unzip and the file name. And now we can check that the folder has been unzipped. So the folder name is Mutillidae. So what we'll do, we'll just copy all the files from Mutillidae directory to the root directory here, or the home directory, you can see. So sudo cp-r, that is recursive, and the location is all file. Again, we can see that all files has been copied to the home directory of the Apache server. So we are getting a problem. It says that unable to resolve host ecom lab 1. Let's see how to get rid of this problem here. So basically, we'll just if you are getting this error message here, so we can resolve these issues. But if you don't if you are not getting any error here or message here, just discard it. So let's go to resolve these issues. Sorry, that's actually file name. So sudo etc and host name sudo. Again, I made a mistake. It would be nano. So what I'll add here, so I'll just add here 127 and dot 0.0.1 space localhost dot localhost online domain space localhost, and again 127.0.0.1 space my machine name. So I'm just copying this thing. I'll edit another file. I'm saving this file, Control X, and after that hitting Y. Okay, so now I'll edit another file, sudo nano slash etc slash host. So I'll just paste those lines here, and I don't need this line over here. Again, Control X, Y, Z. Hopefully I will not get this error message again. Okay, so we unzip this file here. So this is all the contents of the Mutillidae web applications. So if we go to the if we put this IP address on the browser, let's see what it shows. So still it shows the default page of the Apache. So what we have to do, because there is the default file which is index.html. So this file, so I'm gonna just remove this file here. Sudo rm so that file has been deleted. So let's see what it shows. Okay, so this is the actually configuration page for the Mutillidae. So we were getting this problem. It says this failed to connect to the MySQL server because we didn't provide any password for and the username and password. So what we have to do, we have to edit the files which has all the credential information. So the location is we have to change the directory here. cd, go to the directory classes, CLASSES, and now just look for the file that is mysqlhandler.php. Just open this file. So again, sudo nano mysqlhandler.php. So you can see that all the information here. So this is the local host, which is the SQL database host, usually the local host, and the IP here. So it says that the database username is root. That's okay. We have also a user that is root, but it says that password is empty, but we have password for the root user. So I'm using the password what I used for my root user, although this is just for a temporary basis because no credentials should be exposed like username and password. So I'm gonna delete this after making this video. So my password was ecomlab, and that's it. Just save this file, Control X and Y. So now again go to the browser here and click opt out, and at the bottom click here to reset the DB. Click here, right here. So it says that all the necessary queries have been executed to draw for create tables, and click here to go back to the home. So we have successfully installed the OWASP Mutillidae version 2 web application. So this is our web application, that is OWASP Mutillidae 2, and we have successfully installed the Mutillidae web application or a Mutillidae 2 web application.